Nada. Nada. Empanada. It's Mr. Empanada to you.
Now serving up scrumptious empanadas in convenient Tampa Bay locations. Mr. Empanada, delightfully delicious.
Sub above difference is giant. Giant hearts, Giant differences in giant wins. On Jersey Mike's annual day of giving, 100% of sales go to a great cause in your community. Jersey Mike's. Be a sub above. The sub above difference is giant. Giant hearts. Giant differences in giant wins. On Jersey Mike's annual day of giving, 100% of sales go to a great cause in your community. Jersey Mike's. Be a sub above.
I'm Robin.
And I'm Chris.
We're the brothers behind Firehouse Subs. The last thing anyone needed was another sub shop.
They needed a better one.
We built Firehouse Subs on quality and quantity.
And I'm the quality.
Why am I quantity?
Are you kidding?
Try our hook and ladder subs.
Smoked turkey breast, Virginia onion ham, and Monterey Jack cheese.
Yeah, all served steaming hot on a toasted sub roll. Our way beats their way. If you don't agree,
It's free.
on them.
Firehouse Subs, founded by firemen.
This is the University of Tampa. Explore your dreams. Discover your talents. Get ready to invent, innovate, and be a leader. This is the University of Tampa. This is the University of Tampa. Explore your dreams. Discover your talents. Get ready to invent, innovate, and be a leader. This is the University of Tampa.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome back inside the broadcast booth. And yeah, it's that time of year again, last game of the season. Some tears have already been shed. Some players getting ready to play in their final games of their college careers. With today's starting lineups, here's Dominic.
Thank you, Chris. Leading off for the Eckerd Tritons, the first baseman, Nicole Van Gennep. In the 2-hole, Kaylee Floyd in center field. In the 3 spot, Jana Gabaro. Behind the plate in the 4 spot, Dana Paul. At shortstop, Crystal Garcia. At third base, Chelsea Armstrong. In right field, Carrie Shear. At second base, Kaylin Kramer. And in left field, Carly Coleman. At the flex position, Grace Willick. And for the Spartans, leading off, the senior, Serena Cortez. In left field, Shelby Press. In the circle yet again, looking to tie a single season victory record, is McKaylee Dooley in the circle. In the 4 spot, Bailey Phillips. In the 5-hole, Maddie Farrell. In the 6 spot, Emily Jansen. In the 7 spot, Taylor Farrell. In the 8 spot, Kaylee Clark at third base. And in the 9 spot, Alex Walton playing right field. The flex position at shortstop, Christina Clawberg. Now, Chris, last game we had Sam Kay on the mound for the Spartans, and now we'll see Dooley. Last game, Sam Kay dealt. It was her first career complete game shutout as a Spartan. She threw 7 innings, allowing 8 hits, striking out 2 and allowing 2 walks. And Sam Kay really settled in, and she got out of some tough jams. We saw a triple play in the last game. We also saw a 1-5-3 double play in the 6th inning of the last ball game. So Sam Kay got out of some jams, and she did a good job for the Spartans. But here comes the workhorse, the go-to McKaylee Dooley. Yet again, the last game of the season, we're putting everything on her shoulders. As I kind of butchered, she's got 24 wins so far this season. If she gets number 25, that will tie a Spartans record for the most wins in the season. And that's pretty impressive, as she's started in many, many games so far this season. And she continues to do it in the circle along with at the plate.
She enters this ball game with a 1.3 run earned run average.
Yeah, she's got 29 complete games in 31 of her starts. So something to look for in McKaylee Dooley. She's got 11 complete game shutouts. She's an absolute force on the mound, and something to look forward to in this ball game.
She went all the way yesterday in a final of 8 innings, and she even walked it off herself.
Base hit right back up the middle, scored Lauren Pasco at third base, and gave the Spartans a 3-2 victory in Friday night's Game 1 of this series.
Van Gennep standing in. We're just about ready to go. The first pitch from Dooley is taken on the outside corner, and they're off in Tampa.
So we've seen Van Gennep in the circle for the first 2 ball games. This time she'll be at first base for the Tritons. But at the plate, she's been a heck of a hitter.
She flares out one center of the diamond. Shortstop has it. Throw to first is not in time. A leadoff infield single.
And that's her 6th hit of the series. She's 6 for 8 in the series after going 4 for 4 in the last game. Van Gennep definitely a table setter for the Tritons.
And just like the last game, she starts this one off with a base hit.
Now batting number 2, Kaylee Floyd.
So now here's a 2-hitter Floyd, infield in a few steps. First pitch. A bit outside, ball 1.
Maybe the expectation, you might see hands here. Floyd leads the team with 11 sacrifice bunts on the Tritons.
Now the 1-0. Slapped foul, left side, 1-1.
We're seeing Kaylee Clark at third base in this ball game. She's not played in the series, but she's definitely a defensive player that the Spartans like to see out there. Maddie Farrell behind the plate as Rachel Foote started in Game 2 of this series here on Senior Day.
Now the 1-1. Slap left side. Shortstop has it. They go the short way to second. They get the force out, 1 away.
Smart by Clawberg, able to get the shore out, not trying to force anything. Got Alex Walton in right field again, the senior for the Spartans. Seniors all across the outfield with Shelby Preston left and Serena Cortez in center.
Now batting number 11.
Taylor Farrell, the 4th senior for the Spartans. She's at second base in this ball game.
First pitch. Wave and a miss, 0-1. Now the 0-1. Big wave and a miss, nothing in 2.
Jana Gabarro 1 for 7 in this series. Last game, she was able to drive in an RBI for the Tritons.
Here comes the 0-2. Popped up right side out of the play.
So we've got Gabarro listed as the pitcher for Eckerd in this ballgame. However, Grace Willick is also a pitcher on the Eckerd roster, and she's in the flex position, so we might see a little flip-flop at the DP spot.
Again, the 0-2 pitch. Popped up right side. Shallow right field. It'll be caught on the dive by the second baseman Farrell. Throw down to second, not in time.
Now I'm kind of interested to see if they maybe appeal to first base, maybe thinking that Kaylee Floyd left early. That was a heck of a play in right field.
I thought they might throw to first base immediately instead because it did look like she left a little bit earlier, maybe even never tagged up. Now here's a cleanup hitter, Dana Paul. Runner on second, first pitch. On the outside corner, 0-1. They don't appeal at first. Now the 0-1. Popped foul, 0-2.
Dana Paul went down in the last game 9-4-2. Excuse me, 9-2-6, triple play.
She waves and misses at that pitch, and the Siders are tired. No runs, a hit, no errors. One left. Going to the home half of the first inning in Tampa, no score. Getting set now, home half of the first inning. No score, Spartans coming up.
Leading off for the Spartans will be Serena Cortez. Cortez plans to play softball in Alabama at the end of this collegiate career, in which she's had a heck of a collegiate career, playing in 150 ball games for the Spartans. 4-year starter on this varsity level. She'll be one to remember for the Spartans.
First pitch is taken up and away, ball 1.
Started off at shortstop because of her strong arm, transitioned into the outfield throughout her playing career here at the University of Tampa. Definitely a team player, somebody who looks to do anything possible to help the team.
Slap towards third, throw into first in time, went away.
As you see, she goes up on the left-hand side of the plate every once in a while, trying to help out the team, get some base runners on, as she uses her wheels to the best of her ability. And as you saw on that, she slaps it to the left side She's out at first, but she definitely tries to use them wheels as much as she can.
Now batting number 18, Shelby Press.
So now here's the two-hitter, Shelby Press. Takes a look at that first pitch. It's inside ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Taken in tight, ball 2. Now the 2-0 delivery. Inside ball 3.
That hit her
And
shirt.
they'll say a hitter.
Absolutely, I saw it. Shelby looked back at the home plate umpire. Probably sold it. As Kevin Jack's now behind the plate and Tyrone Miller's on the bases. As an umpire, sometimes you wait to see if the player reacts. Maybe it hits the shirt or it hits your hand or something like that rather than the bat. But in that case, definitely nicked part of Press's jersey, and she's able to get on base in her first at bat.
And so here comes McKaylee Dooley. First pitch. Little roller towards the center of the diamond. Shortstop to second for 1. On to first. Not in time.
Dooley beat that one out at first. First base coach Denise Rubio is already heading to the dugout as she thought it was an easy tailor-made double play.
Now batting number 15, Bailey Phillips.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Bailey Phillips. Takes a look at that first pitch in tight, ball 1.
Phillips has been a standout as a true freshman. However, she is hitless in the series.
Now the 1-0. Very early swing on that one. Grounded left side, foul, 1-1. Now the 1-1 delivery. Fly ball, left side, foul ball, 1-2. Again, the 1-2 pitch. Little roller towards the middle. Shortstop has it. Takes us to the bag herself. Side retired. Spartans are set down in the home half of the first. Go into the second, no score.
So, Audrey, such a nice day, huh? So warm today.
It's so beautiful.
So how are your classes going?
Good. Are you ready for the test?
Aiming for C+, but I think I'll get it.
I keep pretty close though. That's me.
Yeah.
I'm picking 7.
7. Wow.
Getting set now, top of the second inning. Garcia leads off for the Tritons. First pitch is skied in the air, deep left field. Left fielder going back on the run at the track. She can't make the catch. It falls on the warning track. Runner goes to second. Takes a big turn but stops there. It's a leadoff double.
That was a long way for Shelby to run out there in left field. And it was just past her outreaching glove. Not able to make the play. Stand-up double for Crystal Garcia. After last night, she had a double, it scored 2 runs for the Tritons. This one leads off the inning.
So here's Armstrong. Takes a look at the first pitch downstairs, 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0, shows bunt, bunts it left side, runner goes to third. Throw on to first is in time, nice stretch by the second baseman Farrell.
Yeah, great job by Taylor Farrell, able to hold the bag at first base. As the throw from Clark was a little bit off the bag, but good play all around.
Now batting number 13, Carrie Shear.
Runner on third now with only 1 down. It's Shear's turn. Takes a look at the first pitch inside corner, 0-1. Infield comes in for the Spartans. We'll try and cut down that run at home. Now the 0-1, up and in ball 1. Now the 1-1. Skies it, left side of the infield. Shortstop calls in the sun field. She finds it, makes the catch, 2 down.
Kaylee Dooley looking to get out of this one cheap after the leadoff double. Carrie Shear not too happy with herself after that pop out.
Number 10, Kaylin Kramer.
Kramer will try and drive in the 2-out run. First pitch from Dooley. It's skied in the air, right side of the infield. Farrell calls in the sun. She makes the catch, side retired. Dooley strands the runner at third. No score heading to the bottom of the second.
Your pizza loaded with cheese, then have we got a crust for you. Pizza Hut's ultimate cheesy crust pizza. 16 cheesy pockets overflowing with a 5-cheese blend of melted cheeses. Only from Pizza Hut and only for a limited time. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Bottom of the second now, Maddie Farrell leads off.
Maddie Farrell in game 1 of this series. Last night with a clutch 2 RBI double, which tied the game for the Spartans.
She had a very rare game off, the first one of our doubleheader.
Very rare. She's played in all but 2 games this season.
Takes a look at that first pitch in tight, ball 1.
As Rachel Foote on senior day started for the Spartans in game 1 of this afternoon.
Now the 1-0. Chops it foul.
Fouled off her foot in the box. That one doesn't always feel too good. And Maddie Farrell batting 297 on the year in 41 games played, 18 RBIs. It's one of the best on the team.
She grounds that one up the middle, off the pitcher's foot, fires to first in time. Nice play, 1 away.
Looked like a little kick save there by Gabaro. Tried to reach out with their glove and realized it was underneath of her glove. Stuck out the right foot and made the play.
Now batting number 19, Emily Jansen.
Now Jansen comes to the plate. That first pitch is on the inside corner, 0-1.
Jansen 2 for 3 in the last game with an RBI. Helped the Spartans get on the board in the first inning of that ball game.
Now the 0-1. Grounds it foul.
What's been very impressive to me is that Jansen and Bailey Phillips have played in every single game so far this season, and they have played in every game this season because this is most likely the last ball game for the Spartans. 2 freshmen at the corner of the diamond, and they both contributed significantly to the squad.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Chopped foul left side. Again, the 1-2 delivery. Smoked left side into left field, base hit, a 1-out single.
Jansen getting hot as the season's coming to an end. Look for her to carry that over into next year.
Now batting number 2, Taylor Farrell.
So here's Taylor Farrell, runner on first, 1 away.
Farrell with a 2 RBI double in the last ball game. And that's what helped the Spartans get a 3-1 victory in game 2 of the series.
Took a big rip and a miss, 0-2.
It's the first we've seen of Gabaro. On the season, she holds a 3-7 record with a 4.11 ERA.
Farrell gets a piece of that one, rolls it left side, it goes foul.
A little bit of a hesitation from home plate umpire, but he'll ultimately call it foul. This will be Gabaro's 9th start of the season, appearing in 19 games. He's got just over 60 innings pitched.
Now the 0-2, line foul.
The one stat I see with her is the Spartan hitters need to be patient at the plate, as Gabaro averages 2 walks per strikeout. She's got 35 walks and 17 strikeouts on the season.
Again, the 0-2. Rolled left side, it goes foul again. Once again, the 0-2 is skied in the air, shallow right center. Right fielder calls. She finds it in the sun, makes the catch, 2 down.
Now batting number 8, Kaylee Clark.
So here's Kaylee Clark with 2 down in the second. First pitch is inside, ball 1. Now the 1-0. Chopped left side, third baseman has it. Long throw to first is in time, side retired. No score yet, heading to the third.
Amazing new iPhone 8 is at AT&T, and we know you'll love it.
Because we know you want more.
More great camera features and more power.
And more than just unlimited data, we give you unlimited plans with HBO included for life.
Because you deserve more entertainment. And more spokespeople.
Talking like this, saying the word more.
AT&T.
It's time for more. Am I too close? I feel like I'm too close.
Get the iPhone 8, and with all AT&T unlimited plans, get HBO for life, only from AT&T.
Getting set now, top of the third inning. Coleman leads off 9-1-2 for the Eckerd College. Now the 0-1. 0-2.
Now, we talk time and time again about how much of a workhorse McKaylee Dooley has been this year. She's got some nationally ranked statistics. She tied for third in wins at 24.
And there's a strikeout there.
She's third in strikeouts, now at 224. And she's second in strikeouts to walk ratio, where she posts just about 11 strikeouts per walk.
Line up back to the top. Van Gennep singled her first time up. Skies one, center field. Cortez is under it, has it. 2 down.
Just been a phenomenal performance from McKaylee Dooley all throughout the year. It's been a lot of fun to watch. Last 6 games she's thrown. She's gone complete games in all 6 of those ball games. And in the last 8 games, she has yet to allow a free pass. Must be an easy job for the outfielders and the infielders when there's nobody allowed on base via the free pass.
Floyd takes a look at a strike on the outside corner, 0-2.
Also helps keep that ERA down, as free passes normally lead to runners in scoring position, which leads to runs across the plate. And McKaylee Dooley sitting at a 1.31 ERA on the season.
That one's skied in the air, center of the diamond. Farrell calls, makes the catch, side retired.
McKaylee Dooley stays dealing. Same old story, huh?
Tritons go down 1-2-3, heading to the home third. No score.
Sub-above difference is giant. Giant hearts, giant differences, and giant wins. On Jersey Mike's annual day of giving, 100% of sales go to a great cause in your community. Jersey Mike's. Be a sub above.
Welcome back inside the broadcast booth. Home third getting ready. 9-1-2 for the Spartans. Walton, Cortez, and Perez. Now the first pitch is down in ball 1. Now the 1-0. Little roller towards shortstop. On to first in time, 1 away. Lineup switches back to the top now for Serena Cortez.
Yeah, a little bit of a different look here for the Spartans, seeing Gabaro here in game 3.
That ball slapped to shortstop. Another play for the shortstop. Throw to first is just in time, 2 down.
And that's really where the speed from Cortez shows off on the left side of the plate. That was a bang-bang play on a routine ground ball. Even the shortstop, Garcia, knew she had to get it off quickly, as Cortez is hitless in the series at 0 for 8.
So here's Shelby Press, hit by pitcher first time up. Now the first pitch, shows bunt. It goes around on that one, 0-1.
Press reached in her first at bat via hit by pitch. She's 3 for 7 in the series after going 1 for 3 in the last ball game.
She hits that one left side foul, 0-2.
She scored the first run of the ball game for the Spartans in game 2 off an Emily Jansen base hit to right field.
And now the 0-2 pitch. Taken just outside, 1-2. One-two count. The pitch is grounded foul left side. Again, the 1-2. Popped up right side, foul territory. Catcher can't get it. And Press is still alive.
Last year, Shelby hit .235 on the season. This year, coming into this game, she's at .313. It's a great turnaround into your senior year. Cap off that collegiate career.
Again, the 1-2. Popped up, center the diamond, shortstop has it. Easy catch, side retired. Still no score here, heading to the 4th.
Amazing new iPhone 8 is at AT&T, and we know you'll love it.
Because we know you want more.
More great camera features and more power.
And more than just unlimited data, we give you unlimited plans with HBO included for life.
Because you deserve more entertainment.
And more spokespeople. Talking like this, saying the word more.
AT&T.
It's time for more. Am I too close? I feel like I'm too close.
Get the iPhone 8, and with all AT&T unlimited plans, get HBO for life, only from AT&T.
Fourth inning coming up. Gabaro leads off.
Hey, Gabaro's been dealing in the mound so far for the Tritons.
She crushes that one to deep center field. Cortez spins and makes a nice catch.
And nice job by Cortez getting back to a spot and then trying to find the softball. Too many times you'll see the outfielder coasting to that ball. And in that time, she turned to her left, ran straight back, and then spun around, made the catch. Nice job, Cortez. Last night, Cortez with an absolute web gem in left center field, laying full extension to make the play. Came in a big spot of the ball game. Pretty sure that was about like 5th or 6th inning.
Able to come up with the Superman-style catch.
Superwoman, that is.
Ground ball to shortstop, on to first in time, 2 down.
That's the first time that Vanep's gone down without a hit in the last 5 at-bats. Van Gennep having an absolute heck of a series.
So now here's Garcia. Takes a look on the outside corner, 0-1. Now the 0-1 is downstairs, ball 1. It is the last game of the season.
Yeah, it is.
Now the 0-2. Popped up right side. It will be caught. Just in front of the dugout. Side retired. Still scoreless. Bottom of the fourth coming up.
Robin.
And I'm Chris.
We're the brothers behind Firehouse Subs. The last thing anyone needed was another sub shop.
They needed a better one.
We built Firehouse Subs on quality and quantity.
And I'm the quality.
Why my quantity?
Are you kidding?
Try our hook and ladder sub.
Smoked turkey breast, Virginia honey ham, and Monterey Jack cheese.
Yeah, all served steaming hot on a toasted sub roll. Our way beats their way. If you don't agree,
it's free.
On him.
It's on him.
Firehouse Subs, founded by firemen.
All right, McKaylee Dooley leads off the home fourth. 0 for 1, grounded into a fielder's choice.
Now batting number 9, McKaylee Dooley.
Here comes the first pitch. Smack foul, 0-1.
It's kind of interesting to see last year compared to this year for Dooley at the plate. Last season she batted .313, which was third on the team. This season, she's only batting .257. I think that's in part to the workload she's had on the mound and the pressure and the basically just her being the number one go-to in the circle every single game. Sometimes your focus tends to come away from some of your at-bats.
She hasn't been as good at the plate end of the season as she was in the beginning, but she has had some clutch hits. That one hits her inside. And the Spartans get a leadoff runner on.
Got hit by a pitch in the last game and hit on the wrist in this one. Looks like we're going to have a pinch runner come on. And it looks to be McKaylee's throwing wrist, her right wrist, so probably send her to the dugout, make sure she's doing all right. We'll get Mackenzie Allen coming into the game for the Spartans. That brings up Bailey Phillips, who's 0 for 7 in the series, but Bailey Phillips has been the standout freshman this season for the Spartans.
In the cleanup spot, as she has been all season, shows bunt. Bunts it, right side, fielded by the first baseman onto first in time, 1 away.
Yeah, that's the one thing with Phillips. She's willing to be a team player in that 4-hole, putting a sacrifice bunt down there, doing a good job.
So the fifth place hitter, Maddie Farrell, 0 for 1. That pitch is in the dirt, ball 1.
Kenzie Allen standing on second. Allen with some wheels out there at second base. Might be able to score via base hit.
The 1-0 is inside, ball 2. Here comes the 2-0. Skied in the air, left side of the infield. Third baseman calls in foul territory, and the warning track makes the catch. 2 down. So now it's Emily Jansen's turn, 1 for 1. Takes a look at the low pitch, ball 1.
Line drive in between short and third in her first at bat. Last game she had an RBI on a flare shot to right field.
Here comes the 1-0. A bit inside, ball 2.
Some poise and some patience by the freshman. Both those pitches borderline at the knees. Both of them called for a ball.
Now the 2-0. It sits upstairs, ball 3. Now the 3-0. Low, ball 4, and the Spartans get a 2-out walk.
It's a borderline pitch right there. Some of the Eckerd fans showing their disappointment.
So here's another chance for Taylor Farrell to drive in some runs.
Got Kevin Jack behind the plate and Tyrone Miller on the bases for the umpires. And here, game 3, the finale of this series. This is Taylor Farrell, the senior sister of the two Farrell.
Now the 0-1. Takes a look, paints the inside corner, 0-2.
Assuming Maddie and Taylor have played most of their lives together on the same field, it's got to be a little bit emotional being the last game that they might play ever again together.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Line center field. That's going to fall. Base hit. They'll wave the runner. Bobbled by the center fielder. The throw is cut off. The run scores.
Great job by Mackenzie Allen coming around third, not stopping at all. With 2 outs there, shoes taken off as soon as contact was made. And Taylor Farrell getting the job done yet again.
It's a run-scoring single for Taylor Farrell, and the Spartans lead 1-0.
Might have a pinch runner come on here for the Spartans. Coach Canner trying to make every move possible to get a couple more runs on the board for McKaylee Dooley here in the finale of this series. At the plate right now is Rachel Foote, and that's what we're going to see. We're going to see a pinch hitter here coming on for the Spartans, coming in for Kaylee Clark. And then on deck next will be Bree Taphouse, if we get to her, coming in for Alex Walton. Rachel Foote is senior for the Spartans.
First pitch. Lined left field. That's going to fall. Base hit into left field. It will rave the runner. And it's 2-0 Tampa.
And that's special for Rachel Foote as she ties her career record for hits. That's her second hit in her career and her second RBI of her career. That's always something you can talk about years from now. You know, your last game you ever played, an RBI single. And that extends the lead for the Spartans to 2-0.
Everyone remembers their last game at whatever level you played at.
Absolutely. Still remember mine like it was yesterday. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Bottom of the last inning, tie game. I had a 3-0 count. I went up there swinging, hit one over left fielder's head, walk off. Never forget that on senior day.
Yeah, well, not all of our moments are that dramatic.
Yeah, you know, I have to have a special one, but that was the end of my high school and ultimately my playing career, so take it for what it is.
Now the 2-0. Gets a piece of that one, fouls it into the catcher's mitt, 2-1.
Pretty sure you were the one who said you'll never forget the final game you play. So I just figured I'd give you a little bit of that story, you know. It was a highlight play in my career.
He's not the best color man in the game for anything, folks.
So here's Bree Taphouse. She's a junior for the Spartans, and she's 1 for 13 in her career at the plate.
And now here comes the 2-2 pitch, taking down low ball 3.
Taphouse comes on frequently as a pinch runner. She's got 22 runs scored in her 71 appearances.
First and second, 2 down. Now the payoff pitch. Popped up right side of the infield, foul territory. It'll hit the netting. Again, the payoff pitch. Line, center field. That's going to fall. Base hit. They will hold the runner. And the Spartans have the bases loaded.
She matches her career total as well. Second base hit of her career. All the Spartans making noise here in the final game of the season.
Coaching visit to the mound. We may get a pitching change here.
This is head coach Katie Grimes at the circle, and looks like we'll have a pitching change. Gabaro coming off after 3 2/3 for the Tritons. She allowed 2 runs on 4 hits, 1 free pass for the Spartans. And coming into the game now will be number 33, Grace Willick. Willick sitting at a 1-3 record this season, 15 appearances. This will be her 16th. Sits at a 2.31 ERA for the Tritons. She's got 20 strikeouts to 7 walks. Definitely a statistic I like to look at. And a little bit different for the Spartans here. They'll see the southpaw in Grace Willick.
The 3 runners on base would be charged to Gabaro if they should score.
Correct. We've got bases juiced here with 2 outs. And the leadoff hitter, the senior leader, Serena Cortez. And it looks like she's going to hit from the right side of the plate, where we've said time and time again she's got more power on the right side of the plate.
Especially with the left-handed pitcher, it seems natural.
Cortez is 0 for 8 in the series, but she'll be looking off the cap off her collegiate career with potentially a couple RBIs on a base hit here. Cortez, a .298 career hitter. She's got 31 RBIs in her career, 4 years played with the Spartans. Last season, she went down after an injury to her leg. Only had 98 at-bats in last season.
And now batting number 14, Serena Cortez.
So Cortez stands in with a chance to blow this one wide open. Nothing in 0 for 2 so far this game.
Taylor Farrell at third, Rachel Foot at second, and Bree Taphouse standing on first.
Takes a look at the first pitch, called strike, 0-1. Now the 0-1. Pop foul, 0-2.
She's got to be anxious at the plate here, wanting to get a hit here in her final game of her collegiate career. Spartans with 2 hits, 2 runs on 4 hits. Tritons with no runs on 2 hits.
And now the 0-2. Load a roller towards second. Second baseman has it. Toss to first in time. Side retired. But the Spartans get 2 runs. They lead 2-0 going to the 5th. Armstrong leads off for the Tritons, trying to score in the top of the 5th.
Have some defensive substitutions here. Staying in the game, Rachel Foote will play third base. Also staying in the game is Bree Taphouse in right field. Coming into the game for the Spartans is Emily Profit at shortstop, another true freshman the Spartans have on the roster. Now McKaylee Dooley sitting at 24-11. She gets a victory here. She'll tie the single season wins record for pitchers.
That one's flared right center field. It's not going to be caught. Falls base hit.
And if she's lucky enough to get number 25, she'll be tied with some of the best pitchers in Spartan history. Deanna Henroe in 2011 went 25-5. Kayla Cox in 2013 went 25-6. And Julia Morrow went 25-9 back in 2015. Those were some of the best years in Spartans history. And that's what happens when you have a workhorse leading the way.
Shear standing in 0 for 1. And now the 0-1 pitch. Skied right side, shallow right field. That ball's caught, 1 away.
Back in 2011, when Henroe won 25 games, the Spartans won 39 games in the whole season. That's a school record. But they did not win the conference at 39 wins.
Now batting number 10, Kaylin Kramer.
So here's Kramer 0 for 1. Takes a look down the middle, 0-1.
It's definitely strange to set a record in school history and wins and then not win the conference. Must have been another powerhouse in the SSC back in 2011.
They're down to first, not in time. Here comes the 0-2. Fouled back.
And after last night, McKaylee Dooley has pitched the most innings in a season in Spartans history. After last night, she entered this game with 240 innings pitched.
That pitch just inside. Ball 1.
And Dooley sits in 8th place in Spartans history when it comes to terms with strikeouts.
That one's skied left side of the diamond, shortstop calls. Makes the catch, 2 down.
As you can tell throughout this broadcast, we keep harping on McKaylee Dooley. That's because she is the star that this Spartan team reflects around.
Yep, every weekend we're always mentioning her. She's the superstar in this team.
Superstar, that's for sure. She's only a junior, so next year in her senior year, maybe she'll have some extra help between Sam Kay and Corinne Miner, and maybe they can achieve some goals that maybe lead to the playoffs, or the NCAAs rather.
Now it's the 9-hitter Coleman standing in, 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Now the 0-1. Skied, right field, foul territory. It'll go out of play, 0-2. And now the 0-2. Gets a piece of it, fouled into the catcher's glove side, retired. Spartans lead by 2, bottom of the 5th coming up.
Your pizza loaded with cheese, then have we got a crust for you. Pizza Hut's ultimate cheesy crust pizza. 16 cheesy pockets overflowing with a 5-cheese blend of melted cheeses. Only from Pizza Hut and only for a limited time. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Bottom of the 5th inning, Spartans lead by 2. Press leads off, 0 for 1 with a hit by pitcher first time up. Takes a look at the pitch down the middle, 0-1. And now the 0-1. Popped up right side of the diamond. Second baseman calls, makes the catch, 1 away. So now McKaylee Dooley, 0 for 1. She was hit by a pitcher last time up.
Now batting number 9, McKaylee Dooley.
First pitch is outside, ball 1.
Yeah, at this point in time, McKaylee Dooley with the 2-run lead. Most spectators would bet their money that McKaylee Dooley gets this 25th win of her season.
That pitch is outside, ball 2. Now the 2-0 is popped up right side of the infield, foul territory. First baseman makes the catch, 2 down.
The pinch hitter in Lauren Ray is coming to the plate. Lauren Ray is batting .220 on the season. This will be her 31st game played. She plays a lot in a platoon role with Lauren Pasco out in right field. Both of them equally as good in the outfield. And at the plate, they both have played a decent amount, so you can't really say either of them have been able to get into a groove at the plate. So that could be in part to her .220 average. But Lauren Reyes is only a sophomore, so she will be back next year. And most likely she'll have a starting role in that outfield.
Here comes the 1-0. Slapped right side, foul, 1-1. Now the 1-1, inside ball 2. The 2-1, outside ball 3. The 3-1 pitch, outside ball 4, and a 2-out walk for Reyes.
It's Reyes' second walk on the season, and that'll bring up Maddie Farrell.
Now batting number 54, Maddie Farrell.
Here comes the first pitch. Just outside ball 1.
Last year, Maddie Farrell led the team in RBIs with 25. And after last night, she had her 17th and 18th RBI. So she sits in second right behind Shelby Press, who's got 19 RBIs on the season. Last year as a freshman, Maddie also led in multi-RBI games. She had 10 of those.
1-1. Outside ball 2. Now the 2-1. Fouled back 2-2. Becomes a 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Ball in the dirt.
She might beat that one out.
Farrell to first. She does beat it out.
Maddie Farrell not too pleased with herself down there, but however, get on base any way possible. That'll bring up pinch hitter Erica Matic to the plate. This will be Matic's 37th game of the season. She's batting .218, in which she's got 3 doubles and 5 RBIs.
Pitch hitting for the Spartans, number 12, Erica Matic.
So Matic has a chance to drive in a run with 2 outs. First pitch. Inside, ball 1.
Spartans are 18-8 at home this season. Something about Namoli Family Stadium.
That pitch paints the inside corner, 1-1. Now the 1-1. Inner half, 1-2. The 1-2. Check swing foul.
Ray standing on second, Maddie Farrell on first, 2 away.
The 1-2 pitch. Just a bit outside, 2-2. Two. Skied in the air, shallow right field. Right fielder calls, makes the catch, side retired. 2 runners are stranded for the Spartans, heading to the 6th. They lead by 2.
This is the University of Tampa. Explore your dreams. Discover your talents. Get ready to invent, innovate, and be a leader. This is the University of Tampa.
Okay, so Van Gennep leads off the top of the 6th inning, down by 2. Dooley's first pitch. 0-1. That one's line left field base hit Van Gennep.
It's a heck of a player for the Tritons. Van Gennep, 7 for 9 in the series, 7 for 10 in the series after going 4 for 4 in the last ball game.
Now batting number 2, Kaylee Floyd.
So here's Floyd with a runner on first and nobody out. Infield in a few steps. First pitch, bunts it, left side. Throw to first, not in time, an infield single.
Rachel Foote down there at third. Normally she's behind the dish. Maybe wasn't expecting the bunt there. And the Tritons are threatening here as 3-4-5's on their way. Nobody away.
Now the tying run at first base.
Now batting number 11, Jana Gabbaro.
Here's Gabbaro.
Gabbaro in this game went 3 2/3, allowing 4 hits, 2 runs, and 1 walk. Ultimately, she would be the pitcher of record as the Eckerd Tritons trail by 2.
Here's the 1-0. Fouled off, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fly ball, shallow right field. It's caught by the right fielder. And everybody stays put. 1 away.
Dana Paul stepping to the plate, the catcher for the Tritons. 0 for 2 in this game, 0 for 3 in the last one.
Now batting number 3, Dana Paul.
Here's the cleanup hitter, Dana Paul, 0 for 2. Lines that one left side, caught by the third baseman. Nice play by Foote, 2 down.
Kind of a humpbacker over her head. She wasn't sure when to jump for it. She ended up making the play.
Now batting number 29, Crystal Garcia.
And now Crystal Garcia, 1 for 2 with a double her first time up. That pitch sits down low, ball 1.
Yeah, Garcia 2 for 6 in the series. Both hits were doubles. And last night drove in 2 runs with that double.
1-0's upstairs, ball 2.
Last night it was Garcia versus Dooley. It's a little bit of familiarity there.
Now the 2-0. Inside corner, 2-1. Here comes the 2-1. Popped up, left side. Foote looking for it. Foul territory, makes a catch, side retire. Dooley escapes. Spartans still lead by 2. Bottom of the 6th coming up.
Nada. Nada. Empanada. It's Mr. Empanada to you.
Now serving up scrumptious empanadas in convenient Tampa Bay locations. Mr. Empanada, delightfully delicious.
Coming into the game for Eckerd, in the circle is Ali Costa. 1-3 record on the season with a 4.20 ERA. This will be her 13th appearance on the season. 21 strikeouts to 17 walks for Costa. Leading off for the Spartans will be Taylor Farrell.
Farrell 1 for 2, a single her last time up. She drove in a run.
Now batting number 2, Taylor Farrell.
Ali Costa, a freshman from Jupiter, Florida. Costa and Bailey Phillips were teammates at Jupiter High School.
Farrell grounds that one foul.
Last season for Jupiter High School, Ali Costa, in her senior year, went 23-3 with a 0.95 ERA.
Pretty remarkable stuff.
She's helped lead the high school to 2 district championships and a regional championship.
That one skied a mile high right center. Center fielder calls, makes the catch, one away.
She was named All-State as a pitcher and 2-time All-Conference as a pitcher for Jupiter High School. Bailey Phillips, with some accolades of her own, she was named first-team All-Conference in 3 separate years for Jupiter High School. Bailey Phillips also a team captain for 2 years.
Here's Rachel Foote, 1 for 1, a single and a run batted in her first time up.
Foote was busy down there at third base last inning, recording 2 outs. Also making a play on the bunt.
Here's the 1-0. Fly ball left field. Left fielder coming over towards the line, makes a catch, 2 down.
Now batting number 10, Brianna Taphouse.
Taphouse singled in her last at bat.
Here's the 0-1. Way early on that pitch, 0-2. Here's the 0-2 inside, ball 1. And now the 1-2. Taphouse goes down swinging. Last chance for Eckerd. Spartans lead by 2.
Your pizza loaded with cheese. Then we got a crust for you. Pizza Hut's ultimate cheesy crust pizza. 16 cheesy pockets overflowing with a 5-cheese blend of melted cheeses. Only from Pizza Hut and only for a limited time. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Now batting number 5, Chelsea Armstrong.
3 outs to go for another McKaylee Dooley complete game shutout.
Looking for her 12th of the year. She's already gone 6 innings strong, only allowing 5 hits, striking out 3, and yet again, no walks for McKaylee Dooley.
It's Armstrong, Shear, and Kramer trying to keep the Tritons alive. Now the 0-1. Outside corner, 0-2.
Kaylee Dooley trying to cap off the season with her 7th straight complete game.
And now the 0-2. Popped up, foul territory right side. First baseman makes the catch, one away.
Now batting number 13, Carrie Shear.
So here's Shear 0 for 2. Whacks that first pitch foul, 0-1. Grounded to third. That's a fair ball. Throw on to first in time, 2 down. And now the Tritons are down to their final out.
It's a great play down there by Rachel Foote. Pinch hitter number 42, Madison Saltzman, coming to the plate for the Tritons. And they're down to their final out.
Still need a base runner to get the tying run to the plate.
Pinch hitting for the Tritons, number 42, Madison Saltzman.
First pitch. Outside corner, 0-1. Oh, 1. Outer half, 0-2. And now the Tritons are down to their final strike. Dooley 1 pitch away from another complete game shutout. And here is that 0-2 pitch. Fouled right back to the screen. And that's all, folks. Spartans win this one by a final score of 2-0. And now it's time for your happy recap of the game. For Eckerd, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. For Tampa, 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors. Fans, that just about wraps up our season.
Spartans closing off the season at 28-16, 19-11 in conference. Only 2 other times in the 32 season history for the Spartans have they gotten 18 wins and not made the tournament. So that's a little bit unfortunate for the Spartans, but that's what happens when you drop some of the earlier games to teams that maybe you should not have. However, the Spartans close it off on a great note, sweeping the final series and winning the last 5 out of 6 and ultimately the last 9 out of 11. Spartans really rallied at the end of this season, and McKaylee Dooley, she was the superstar, the workhorse, and she'll be the one we talk about for years to come. Going into the next season, 7 returning starters, as well as some freshmen that also contributed, like Emily Profit coming off the bench. These Spartans are looking for success in the future years, and I think it'll come soon enough.
Dominic, it's been a pleasure. Will you be back next season?
Well, not sure yet, but I hope so. Always fun doing broadcasts with you, and all the best to you in the future, my friend.
I will probably be back next year. He's Dominic Alone. I'm Christopher Francisco. Thank you, fans, for watching us this season on TampaSpartans.tv. Until next time, see ya real soon.